Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? Hey guys, it's Jess here. I have been MIA for most of this year, basically all of it, but I'm finally back with the potentially long-awaited part 2 of Rockstar Picks My Art Supplies. Why the hell did it take me so long? Long story short, my 2021 has been all over the place. First thing that went wrong was as I was in the middle of editing this video, everything was going smoothly. I had the footage and everything was put together. Last thing I was doing was getting the reaction video from the Rockstar, who I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Almost directly before I was finishing the video, my old phone that I was editing everything on, I had had it for less than 2 years at that point, decided to kick the bucket, basically. It didn't completely crap out, but I had lost everything from a certain date back. And it just so happened that the reaction video was in that little span of like 2 months of stuff that I lost. This normally wouldn't be an issue because he sent it via email. Just go into the email, re-download the link. No biggie, right? Well, it turns out it was sent via an iCloud link, which, Apple being Apple, it expires after 30 days. And of course, by the time my phone crashed, 30 days were up. By the time I contacted them to see if they still had the video on their phone, it turns out they could not find it. I have looked all over the place on all of my devices, seeing if potentially I may have imported it to a different one during all of this, and it seems as if I didn't. Unfortunately, there's no formal reaction video for this artwork. I do, however, have a screenshot from that video because for some reason my stupid ass, in the midst of everything that went on with this chaotic, cursed video, managed to take a screenshot from it to post a preview on my Instagram to kind of be very secretive about both the artwork and the Rockstar. So I do have a screenshot at least. So for anybody who's watching this and is considering joining the challenge, this is proof, okay? Do not be deterred by the bad luck I have had with this specific video. It does seem to just be this video that I've had bad luck with. The other reason it has taken me so long is because I'm also waiting on 3 other reaction videos for this series. Yeah, I never in my wildest imagination would have thought that I would be able to have 3 other musicians lined up, ready to go to post videos for this series. Even a couple years ago, I never would have imagined this. I never would have thought I'd be backed up on parts for this series. As I said, I'm still waiting on 3 more reaction videos. I've been waiting pretty much the whole year for them, and it sucks because I had started this last year once lockdown went into effect and everybody was kind of at home, but by the time everybody had gotten their stuff, they were starting to prepare to go back out on the road for this year. That's essentially why this has taken so long, in addition to losing the reaction video for this one. Of course, the one reaction video I did get is the one I lose. Go figure, that's my luck. The other major issues have mainly been in my personal life. At the moment, I do feel comfortable kind of talking about it just to explain, but I'm not going to go into crazy detail, but I do at least want to give some explanation for some of it because I have been public about a little bit of it. I'm talking as if I have some kind of established career. Here it is, just like, no. The first issue was earlier this year. My lovable little bulldog, Emma. I'll post a picture in here right now. I'll insert something so you can see her. for the year leading up to this year, had a very painful growth on her eye. Not her cherry eye. She actually did have a cherry eye on the eye, but she had a different growth that even the vet had no clue what it was. He said he never in his career had seen something like that. We had to focus on her and prepping her for eye removal surgery. I had ended up setting a GoFundMe up for that surgery. I was focused on that. I wanted to at least help and chip in for it because technically art's my job and that ain't gonna pay the bills because I'm not getting orders very frequently. I set up the GoFundMe in order to help my parents because they were gonna use all of their stimulus check that they were getting, but I didn't want them to use it all on that. I wanted to at least help out. So I set up the GoFundMe. I was focused on that and focused on helping with the dog, and we managed to hit the full goal of that within 2 days. I want to send a huge thank you to anybody who's watching this, who shared that GoFundMe, who donated, who did anything. I was amazed that we actually hit the $800 in 2 days. I didn't think we were gonna hit the full amount. 2 people in specific I really have to thank. One of them was anonymous, unfortunately, but they had donated the remaining $600 at the very end, which that's the entire reason we were able to get the full amount in those 2 days. So if you're watching this by any chance, thank you so much. The other person is, I kind of don't want to say their name because oddly enough, they're going to be involved with this series in the future. Somebody who picked my art supplies for this series donated to help my dog. And I cannot believe that at all. I screenshotted that right when that donation came in. And when I told my parents that, my mom freaked out because she's a big fan of that Rockstar as well. Yeah, a Rockstar donated to help my dog. So if you are watching by any chance, number 1, film your reaction video. And number 2, more importantly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. That really helped. Emma is doing absolutely fine now. She is back to her normal self. She is a big baby in a 9-year-old's body. She has no concept of how old she is. She is constantly getting stuck in her sweaters. But ever since she got her eye taken out, she's so much better. The other big issue as of recently has been my dad, unfortunately, went into the hospital. He had a heart valve repair. Thankfully, when we heard it was a repair instead of a replacement, we were amazed and thankful. Hold on, I got a phone call. I gotta go. Okay, back to my dad. He went in, had the valve repair. We basically just been working on making sure he's okay. We're taking care of him. He's doing a lot better. He's getting grumpy because he's bored. He can't do much. He's better. Emma's better. I'm debatable. That's it. That's pretty much the reason I've taken so long. Additionally, into the 3 parts I already have that I'm waiting for reaction videos on, I'm waiting on 2 more musicians, 2 more rock stars to get back to me and choose their supplies, because they agreed to participate, but they just never actually chose their supplies. If the one gets back to me soon, it's gonna be huge. All I'm gonna say is that while one of the three I am waiting for is tangentially related to Kiss, I'm talking like you gotta connect some dots to get that guy related to Kiss. One that I'm waiting to pick their supplies is directly related. I'm excited if he picks his supplies soon and I can get him into this. It's gonna be epic. Let's talk about who's here today for this chaotic video. If anybody knows me, you know my other favorite band aside from Kiss is Tesla. They're the only band I have met besides Kiss that I've actually had a meet and greet for and met the whole band. And I'm so excited too because I get to see them next year again. I'm ready to go. I've been waiting for them to come back and I'm ready. That's kind of invigorated me to get this video out. But the reason I'm bringing up Tesla is because today's Rockstar just so happens to be part of the band. One video I'm waiting for is in the same band as today's Rockstar. Yeah, I somehow have two members of Tesla who agreed to do this challenge. Don't ask me how I got to this point in my life. I don't know. I'm very happy to be here though. This is probably the happiest I have been in my life. Having Rockstars screw me over with art supplies. I'm looking at you, Rockstar, in potential part 5. You know who you are if you're watching this. Film your video too, mister. Today's guest is Mr. Dave Rude. Dave has been following me on Instagram for a while now. He's a very nice guy. He's very sweet. When I met Tesla in 2019 at their show at Penn's Peak here in Pennsylvania, I gave them each a drawing. Dave, because he had been following me up to that point, he knew my artwork. He saw the pieces of paper I was coming in with, and he knew what was happening. And funny enough, he remembered my Instagram name, but not my actual name. That's like one of the things from that meet and greet that sticks to me the most, is that he remembered my username. Usually people remember my name because I go by Jess Hess. It rhymes. It's quick to say. It rolls off the tongue. He remembered me as Kiss Nation, and I love that. And I'm very curious as well about the set list from that night. Like, I have my set list here. This is my very, very prized possession, because this was the first ever set list I've gotten at a show. And this is what I'm curious about. I was standing in front of Frank's side during the show. This set list came from Rhodey on Dave's side. And he walked past everybody right directly to me. Like, I'm talking directly to me. And said, here you go. So, Dave, can you answer the question for me? Did you do that on purpose? I'm very curious, because that was just too weird that he walked directly from your side of the stage over to Frank's side and handed it specifically to me. I don't know, but either way, this is now my very prized possession. I absolutely love my set list. I only have two concert set lists. It's this, and I have one from Whitesnake, and it's specifically David Coverdale's set list. This is my baby. I also have a guitar pick from Brian that he gave me during the sound check, because I knew the lyrics to Taste Like, because, you know, I have no life, and I memorized the song 2 weeks after it came out. Look up the video. I'm in it, by the way. I'm not joking. Look, okay? I'm proud of it. I'm happy about it, okay? Don't judge. Don't ruin my happiness. I gotta stop rambling. Alright, you've been waiting long enough for this video. I've been waiting long enough for this video. I've gotta get it out here, okay? Enjoy. This is Rockstar Picks by Art Supplies, Part 2, with Dave Rude of Tesla. Here's what he chose. Okay, choices. Yes, we're going with colored pencils again. I know Ace Von Johnson just picked colored pencils in part 1 of this series. I can't help what they pick, okay? There's other supplies in the other parts, okay? I'm waiting on videos. Oh, it's not my fault, alright? But at least Dave did pick tone tanned for paper, because colored pencils go a hell of a lot better on tone tanned, I promise you. Much more bold, much more bright on that kind of paper. As for the size, what is it with Rockstar's and 11 by 14? Is it because it looks like Fillmore posters, like Dave said? He's not the only one who picked that size. It's just, it's reoccurring, it seems. Also, Dave, you cheated here. I would like to say, you cheated. I told you to pick one thing in each category, and you picked 2 of the shiny things. You picked glitter and rhinestones. You made me rack my brain over this. And then I had to be sneaky to figure out what to draw because Dave does not post much of his personal life on social media. So I had to figure out what to draw for him. And I figured, what's better to draw than one of his favorite bands of all time? And after doing my own research and just double checking with him, I settled on the one that through multiple interviews I could find and obviously through his own DMs, Guns N' Roses. It seemed like the best option because, like I said, I had multiple sources and Dave himself that at least confirmed that it's one of his biggest inspirations. Plus, I found a really cool reference photo that was in the form of a poster, and I figured, why the hell not? So, here we are. Also, can we just ignore that watermark down in the corner? I tried out different editing software for this video and I absolutely hate it. I hate it. I hate it with all my heart. It took hours for me just to save this video, just to speed it up. I've had to speed up this video about 7 times just to get it to this speed. Like I hate it. I hate it. I hate the software. So please ignore that watermark, okay? I'm trying to be a cooler YouTuber. I don't want to do this full time. You all know that. It's a side hobby. It's a hobby. My job is art. And yet here I am doing a video where I'm giving away free artwork. But it's just a hobby. I don't have professional software. So please just forgive me, all right? Let's just enjoy the artwork. As much as I love the end result of this picture, I'm getting a headache rewatching this video and watching myself make it. It was so complicated. Of course, I'm attracted to more complicated images. It's just, I don't know. I like drawing with detail. I don't know. But it came out so nice, so pretty. Whoa, bold outline. So, yes, I had to go off camera and re-sketch everything with my black color pencil because I couldn't see shit on the tone tan paper. I don't know why I sketched it so light when I originally did everything, but I couldn't see shit. You could see me struggling for the beginning of the video, just trying to figure out where the hell my lines were. Trying to figure out where I needed to color things in. So I had to go off camera and re-outline everything with a basic sketch with my black colored pencil just so I could figure out where the hell I had to color in later. But now you can see just how complicated this was. Why did I do this? Why did I pick this? I didn't have to go this hard. I didn't have to go this intricate. I did not have to pick this detailed of an image. I'm not even that good at illustration. Why is my chair this fucking creaky? Why is my chair so goddamn loud? Now it was around this point I actually got distracted.
Noise, Evan, noise.
Yeah, so I had pre-ordered a Dahi Denogla talking plushie, and it arrived in the mail in the middle of me doing this. So for a while I had become distracted by that, and he now sits on my art desk watching me do my thing. You know, I could be a nice person and cut chunks of this out of the video, but I'm not going to. Why? Well, one, because I'm an asshole, and two, because if I had to sit through all this, I'm gonna make you sit through all of it. But in all seriousness, I genuinely like how it came out, and I want to show the whole process of it, because even though my drawings look really cool, and yeah, they are complicated to make and they look complicated to make, I want to show what goes into them. And as I mentioned before, I've sped this video up a lot. This was about, well, honestly, over 20 hours of work put together into one video, and I've managed to condense it down into a little over 20 minutes of footage. So yeah, put that into whatever kind of perspective you want to. And that's why I really haven't cut much out of it, because to me it's really interesting just to watch it kind of all come together. I mean, the end result is honestly, like I said, one of my favorite pieces I've made. I think you'll enjoy. I hope you'd enjoy it. What am I gonna do with this? I have no clue how I'm gonna put rhinestones in this. And just like that, we are finished. Now, as you can see, I was big dum-dum and forgot to take a picture when I was finished before I sent it off to Dave, so I had to take a screenshot from the TikTok I made while filming. But as you can see, it's extremely intricate and detailed, but honestly, I absolutely love the result. And I was sad to see it go because look how cool this is. It's so... I mean, it's so detailed and so cool, and I love how this turned out. But enough about me. I know you don't care how I feel about this piece. You're here for Dave. You want to know how he feels about it. Well, let's get to his reaction, shall we? So as mentioned at the beginning of the video, I don't have his actual reaction video anymore because I lost it. But I do have this screenshot from the reaction video. As you can see, he has the artwork. He absolutely loves it. In the video, he did say it's going up on his wall, so that alone is pretty awesome in my book. But nonetheless, even though this video is probably going to be very long, I still hope you enjoyed. I genuinely enjoyed making this artwork. And please do stick around for more parts in the future. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.